No Pinder today. He's doing some golf, something or other, he said. But look at this. He does run hot.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Mike Commodore.
Nice to be here.
What a surprise.
What are you doing? I text you, and 5 minutes later, you walk in.
You know what? I got out. I was next door at the gym.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Sweating it out a little bit. And
Staring
then,
at things.
Yeah. Just staring at the weights, not really moving.
Yeah.
And then I walked out. I was about to get on one of those birds because I do have a commitment at noon. I'll probably be a little bit late. So I was going to scooter back to the Hyatt downtown, and I saw your text. Where are you? No, you said, do you want to come on?
Yeah.
I responded, where are you? And then I'm like, well, wait a minute. I was literally right across
You're
the
right
street.
there.
So I figured I'd pop in.
Well, it's nice of you to pop in.
Now I'm,
Stop and chat.
6 Sutter shooters.
What do you?
What the hell? I'm getting an early start to this lunch. It's easier to put up with.
Is it a big lunch? What are you going to do? Oh, is this
it's the Gordie Howe carrot.
That's the Gordie Howe. Yeah, Barney texted me yesterday.
Oh boy, what about 4 in?
No, like after the show, he said, "If you want to come have a beer, I'm in town." And I ignored
Oh
him.
yeah, he is in town. I was with Matthew Barnaby.
Where you?
Oh boy, I'll tell you what, that guy. I've said it a few times on stage or whatever. If there's one team I could have played for, I think, as far as fun factor goes, I wish I was on the Buffalo Sabres in the mid-90s. I mean, this Matthew Barnaby is a great guy. I mean, he just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
He comes in here with a purpose.
That's
He
what I
loves
heard.
this tournament. He
and
loves
then they had
Calgary.
Brad May and Razor as well. And
yeah,
Boogie
those
Man
three.
was hanging around a little bit. and-
Yeah. You guys were talking about the Sabres a little earlier, huh? You going to get it together? You still? No. Okay.
Oh, it's
Did you see that one about the Sabres have more playoff round victories than the Leafs in the last
since the
20?
lockout.
4-2, right?
Yeah.
And 3 of them were in 06.
Yeah.
Against,
No,
yeah,
2
they
of them,
lost to
2
you
of them.
guys. Brian Campbell shoots it over the glass.
That's right. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. You know what else was a crazy stat that I had no idea? The last time the Carolina Hurricanes won a conference final game, I opened
You were
up
there.
the scoring. Game 7 against Buffalo. I'm like, wait. I'm like, and what? And
14 now.
0-14. Swept by the Pens, swept by the Bruins, swept by the Panthers, and we're off to
We're
great
off to a
start.
hell of a start again.
I mean,
Well, do you want another one?
Can you get Rod's picture up on for us, Jack? Because
Oh.
this is
Yeah, we were talking about poor Rod.
Rod's rattle.
Who no one works harder than Rod. So
Rod's
to watch
the
what's
man.
happening, the turnovers and scurrying away from contact and how to
Rod, look, I love Rod. Rod and I have kept in touch over the years. I have the utmost respect for Rod. Rod calls me meatball. He thinks I'm an idiot, but he always responds to my texts. Rod is not happy in that picture.
Rod is ready.
He-
to
We don't-
flip
Rod
his
is
lid.
ready
Because you
to
have your-
blow the doors off.
yeah, because you have your ears on, we'll run this. We can call it the
Okay.
Pinder Report or whatever.
Let me hear this.
So it's as a coach, you always want to, hey, always on the lighter side, guys. Nothing to see here.
Yep.
This is the tale of 2 Rod the Bods from last night, pregame and then post.
Oh boy.
Because of the opponent, because of you played him 2 years ago and how that series played out, naturally there's the questions of scoring enough. Do you get any sense from your players that they're feeling that at all?
Well, I think you should. I mean, and that's the reality of it. You know, we got to find a way to get some goals by this guy, and you know, we can all talk about, you got to get more traffic. Everybody's trying. I mean, they got a good team for a reason. They know they clear the net, and they don't allow us getting those second and third opportunities that they'll probably have success. So there's that battle going on. Trust me, it's at the net, and we'll continue to do it.
We got to just figure out how to win a period. I think I think we came out with the right intentions, but it was trying to do too much, and then we're not doing the things that we do as a team that normally helps us. I didn't know what I was watching in the first period, and that didn't go well. We're not going to beat this team if we're not on the same page. And tonight, for whatever reason, I think, like I said, the intentions were good. Everyone's trying, okay, I'm going to do this, but it's not how we do it.
Oh boy.
We gotta
See how
start.
big his eyes are?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm trying to control
look at
my
him.
anger.
He wants to just stand up and just rip his shirt off.
Do we have that? The
Oh,
shot
boy.
of it was after the first goal, right? where they quickly shot to the bench. I think we showed that one first. So it's, hey, boys, we're going to do all the right things. Let's go get a good start. Don't worry about we got to protect the puck. Don't just turn it over. All right, up. Yeah, let's move it up. Here we go. We're good, boys. Where are you going? Don't do that for sure.
Oh, Svechnikov. There's a Russian
Svech.
special.
Oh,
Ding,
jeez.
-1.
Minute 17 in. 1-0.
Oh, boy.
Rod, how we
Rod.
doing? Coach, maybe need a save there. Coach is
boy.
like, what the-
Oh boy, he's not happy.
Feel
They got a good team in Carolina, but they're getting pushed around, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't
mean,
know.
Florida's good.
Florida's good.
I mean, Florida's a great team.
That's
You got to
part
give
of the
them
problem.
credit. But
Yeah.
I mean, there are no shitty teams in the conference finals, but from the little, I didn't see I saw a little bit last night, but I was kind of in one here. But they've been getting pushed around.
Yeah, and I saw some people like on Twitter or whatever. It's like, boy, to think the Leafs could have been 2 wins away. Talking about how bad Carolina's been. It's like, well, Florida's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
Florida's a good team. They look great. I heard you guys talking earlier about tired, and I mean they've played a lot of hockey, but they look just fine.
They don't look distracted
No.
at all, do they? No.
They don't look tired.
Nope.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, Ekblad took 20-some games off.
That's a good
Shock
way to
to-
get it. Hey, you need a few games on.
yeah, just
You know what?
take some
No, hey,
horse
What?
tranquilizer.
hey, somebody.
Wasn't
I got
me.
some bad advice. Oh, really? What was that? Winstrol? That's illegal.
Yeah. Just take this. Really? Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
No, that's
yeah, no
bad
problem.
advice. That's
Was he taking Ultimate Orange? Wasn't there
I
that stuff back in the day?
remember
Remember that?
I didn't do it much. I did it once. I thought, okay, this is going to help me in testing.
Yeah.
I nearly died.
Oh,
Like
heart rate
my
through
heart
the
rate
roof.
could not come down. It was at 200 beats a minute
Oh,
for an hour.
you
I'm
just
like,
left
this is
whatever
no
though.
good.
Just fired up. But yeah, the crash was terrible.
Yeah. Dean, you
Well, I
can-
wanted to include you because you were talking about the last time that the Hurricanes won
Oh,
a game in the
I'll
conference
tell you all
final.
about it. I was unreal that series.
Tell us about it.
I had a great series. I've scored 2 playoff goals. Went to the finals twice. I was lucky enough. Got swept twice. I was either all in to game 7 of the finals or out in 4.
Yeah.
It was one of the two.
Hard
One of
ache.
the two. 50-50. We're either out of here in 4 or we're going right to the end.
Let's do it. That's the way to do it.
Yep, that's right. I scored, I think I ended up playing like 50 games or so, something like that in my playoff career. Scored 2 goals. They were both against the Sabres in the conference finals. One was shorthanded.
Oh,
Tip in, believe it
in
or not.
front.
Oh, I was like high slot. I went for it. We were down by 2, I think. It was like 5 minutes left in the
Oh,
game.
fuck.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for a skate. So I went for a skate, did a hot lap, and it just happened. I own Ryan Miller. I was kind of skating back out through the slot towards the blue line. Brett Hedican shot the puck. And I remember I'm like, oh, perfect. Ding. Tipped it in. 3-2.
Eddie.
We lost the game, though. It didn't matter. But game 7, I managed to open up the scoring. I'd like to sit here and tell you I just hammered it right underneath the bar. I did not. I tried to get the puck in the air on a one-timer from Doug Waite. I fanned on it. I got some wood on it, but it was right along the ice. It hit at least 2 things and bounced in the side door.
Yeah, and if
Brian
they had
Campbell
better,
skate, I think.
if they had better cameras, you wouldn't have got the goal. It touched somebody.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, no, I really only scored 1 playoff goal, and it didn't mean shit.
Oh, we're tied.
So the last time the Canes won in the conference final, again, this is not that in the conference final is when they advanced to the cup.
Yep.
For the Panthers, they have gone 14 straight conference final games without losing in regulation. They are 12-2. Both of the losses coming in overtime. Their last regulation time loss in a conference final, May 28th, 1996, Game 5 against the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Oh, boy. I think I know somebody who was
They
there.
then went on to win the next 2 to advance to the Cup final versus Colorado.
We shut that Lemieux guy down.
Yeah.
They had a couple key pieces.
Uh-huh.
If you just shut him down,
Just
they-
shut him
It
down.
was over. It was an easy game. Yeah.
I had an assist in that game. I passed.
Like tape the tape
Actually,
or
no, actually,
oh yeah, no.
I think I did get an assist, but
Oh.
Rob Niedermeyer passed me the puck,
Okay.
and the coaches literally gave him shit for like, don't just shoot.
Don't give him the
Just
puck.
Well, you were
I don't
just
care
because
if
you were
he's
young.
wide open. Just shoot the
I
thing.
was.
You were very young.
I had the one
Oh,
T
yeah.
clapper all set up.
I'm ready.
One time, yeah. Just whiffed it. It wasn't even near the net. And then I went to the bench and the coaches were giving Niedermeyer, what the fuck? Just shoot it.
Well, I was wondering if did you get any feedback when you're in front of the net tipping in a Hedeken point shot? Was there any? Yeah, Mike, that's great. But if you could just fucking stay
One
back
and done, Mike. Let's not
just
try.
There was a little feedback with the game. I'd like to say it was like a meaningful goal. It was not. I think it was like game. I can't remember. We lost that one at home. It was a great series.
I
against
sent it
Buffalo.
to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I swear to it was a great tip. I'm going to tell you. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I should have been a 4, but I couldn't skate. So
Well, it was a 3-on-5
yeah.
shorthanded goal.
Well, yeah, watch me. I go for a loop.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I go for a loop.
You
Yeah.
sure do.
Oh, the building went bananas. And I just pointed up like this, like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's why they brought me in.
That's right. Making league minimum after they rolled me back under it. What a deal the Hurricanes got.
Pointing at
for me.
Eric Cole and
Didn't pay
Dougie
me
Wade.
Shit.
This shit ain't hard.
It's easy.
Just go to the net, boys. Just get a stick on it.
That's right. That's right. But the Canes are in trouble. Obviously.
Yeah,
they're in trouble. The only time I think I've seen Rod more rattled, player included. I never saw him really rattled as a player. He didn't say anything or very, very little.
Focused.
Very focused. The only other time was when they got swept the last time. That after when he got in front of the media and he was agitated. I think his quote was like, well, that wasn't a sweep.
Yeah, it wasn't a
And
sweep.
he's bouncing around and I'm like, well, I would never tell him this. But I'm like, well, hey, newsflash, Rob.
Yeah. I saw somebody
the
actually.
When
doesn't-
one team wins 4 and you win 0, I'm pretty sure that's a sweep. But the games were tight. I understand what he was saying, but he was agitated.
I saw somebody tweet last night. It's like, I can't wait for post game for Rod to talk about how they're not down 2-0, and for Maurice to tell everybody how close to just a small margins of error.
Yeah.
It's like, no, this is a shit pumping, and you're definitely down 0-2.
Yeah. Yeah, that is 0-2 with an exclamation mark for sure. But you never know. You never know. It's not over, but things have to turn around for my Canes.
Yeah,
But it doesn't look great. But hey,
it does not look great.
It does not look great, but it's not over. Hey, the Leafs were up 2-0 last round.
That's what I was saying. They were up 2-0 and then
Oh,
up in that hockey game in game
yeah.
3.
Mhm.
It's like, Leafs are different this time. This time it's going to be different.
I mean, I'm not a Leafs fan. I could care less, but you have to talk about them, and it is an interesting story. Their whole history and everything like that. They got up 2-0. We did a little podcast on mine, and I'm like, you know what? I actually drank. I'm like, well, yeah, I'll take Toronto. They're up 2. And then they got pumped in game 5. And I'm like, okay, you know what? This isn't the end of the world. Usually when a team gets just completely dominated, they're going to show up the next game. And they did. They played good in game 6. And I'm like, all right, game 7 at home, let's go. And that was, I was sitting at Moxie's down in Scottsdale, hammering drinks. And 10 minutes into the first period, I was sitting there and I had some Leafs and Panthers fans behind me. I turned around to a couple of Leafs guys. I'm like, have you guys had the puck yet? I don't think you've touched it once. And if you have, it's a turnover and it's right back in your end.
Yeah.
And that was, they get through the first period 0-0, which was a major win. They had got it going a little bit. And then I said it online. I'm like, that is the definition. You come out in the second period and just squat at center ice right on the Leafs logo and lay an egg.
You didn't go
What's
to
wrong with that squad? Because they won game 6 and you're almost like, okay, finally, and Matthews kind of got a bounce to score that one goal. You're like, okay, the monkey's off the back and this can't continue. They do care, don't they? And then it's like,
I think
going to game 7. You're on the road in game 7. What's the coach and the team saying? Weather the storm.
Yeah.
they're going to come out fire,
Where's the
guns
storm?
blazing.
The storm.
There was no hurricane.
the
There was
forecast
no
was off.
weather forecast. There was no
The
downpour.
weatherman was wrong.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there was nothing. I mean, everybody cares. Everybody wants to win. That's like it comes. Everybody wants to, but are you going to do
what it takes.
what it takes? I mean, everybody wants.
Can you
to
elevate
win.
your game to actually compete in it?
Yeah,
It is crazy because I was listening to Kachuk. He was on with the Spit and Chicklets guys, and he was talking about, well, we knew there was going to be a ton of pressure for them coming into a game 7.
Sure.
It's like, shit, don't you want game 7 at home? That's what you play all season for.
Yes.
Are
At
we
the
doing this the wrong
At
way?
the beginning of the year, if you would have told anybody, hey, look, you're going to be in game 7 at home to go to the conference finals, would you take it? Yeah, of course you would take it. And
you wouldn't lay an egg at center on the
No.
Leaf logo.
I mean, it's one thing to lose.
Yes.
Yeah, losing happens. Losing sucks. But
Yes,
losing
you could
does
get
happen.
a bad bounce.
But at least go out
Try.
swinging, trying.
Throw a couple. Yes. Okay. Just to quickly, what the fuck is with the guys leaving their gloves on?
That I don't understand.
In the scrub, like
We saw 2 and 2 nights. Goss to spare with
That
Marchand.
you see it all the
That
time
was,
nowadays.
like-
Even
and
the
then
Wilson and into the box in Montreal, they still kind of had their like.
It should be the first thing off.
Yes, I'm going to protect myself.
I mean, if you're going to, 100%.
how am I going to do
If
that
it's
with
not
these?
2 hands on your stick and you're going to cross check, I mean, if you're not using your stick as a weapon, if that's not going to be a weapon, your gloves should be off.
Yes.
What are you doing punching? What is this? Like
Like
Adam
a
Hockey?
fucking basketball player.
It's
Well, they're probably
embarrassing.
saying I can't get a fighting major if I didn't take my gloves off. How are you giving me 5?
You
Right,
could
but-
get
Yeah.
you could
When-
get
when-
shifled.
When Ghost or
Or get punched
Gothenburg or
in the
whatever,
face.
the game's over. That was not when I saw that for the Canes. I'm like, Jesus. I mean, this is not a good look.
That is
like-
not a good look.
And nobody, look, I know the game's changed, and I wasn't the toughest guy in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but the gloves stay on. I mean, Marchand's throwing punches.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like,
You
can't
can't
like do
protect yourself.
100%. That bare minimum, like protect yourself. And then nothing really happened after that. And for me, I was just like, man. And it's not like, like I don't want to sound like the old asshole. And, I mean, I wasn't perfect either or whatever, but it's like, look, there's nobody on the other team that's going to like murder you.
No, you
know
could
what I
fight
mean?
all of them, and you're not going to get hurt.
Joey Kosher ain't on the other.
Yeah, it's-
Kelly Chase is
Tony Twist scared me. I pissed my
Right.
pants. He came after me. I'm like, oh God.
Tony Twist, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense, but it's like, games change, but not that much. The response, Gothless, or whatever, however you say his last name,
Gostisbehere,
yeah, Ghost. I'll just call him that. I don't know the guy, never met him, but that was a bad look. And then nobody really like runs somebody, or I don't know,
It's the same in junior. I
or
was
just don't do shit and then get pounded the next game 5 Cobb. Whatever
yeah,
you want.
yeah. There's your response. I'll show. You know what? I'll get you next game. I'll show you.
Mhm.
Oh damn!
Yeah, darn.
Son of a-
So you didn't go to Houston's in Scottsdale?
I have been to Houston.
I love.
I have. Yeah, I have. It's a great
I'm just saying, be
spot.
careful. I've heard things.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I saw the videos. I talked to Biz. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what's going on there, and I don't want to talk too much. I'm boys with Biz.
Yeah. You shouldn't say too much.
No, I won't. But it's
Well, I laughed.
Did you guys see the video of those guys before?
I saw
Of them-
videos, but I don't know which one you'd be. I was
So the thing
inside
with Biz,
Houston's.
well, inside Houston's, but then before that. So these
Not the
guys,
golf.
from what it looked like, came into Scottsdale on a heater.
Yeah.
Come out of Texas. We're going to go. So earlier that day, they were at a golf course in Scottsdale, and there's video. You can find it
Oh,
online.
yeah.
The sucker and the manager in the clubhouse. I think the one guy smoked one of the waitresses.
Yeah, there was a waitress.
Whoa!
Yeah, I
Out
swear to
the golf
God. Yeah,
club.
there's video of this. And so I don't know what Biz is doing. It to me, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but these guys are assholes.
Well, Chicklets,
Classy individuals.
They were calling the 6-1 Leaf losses the Irish Travelers. They went Irish Travelers on the Leafs 6-on-1.
6 on. You know what? Biz ended up. I heard about it not that night, but the next morning before it all came out. I messaged Biz. I'm like, dude,
What do you do?
what Houston's? What is going on? I go, are you okay? He's like, yeah, man, I'm okay. I go, what happened? He's like, dude, it was like 6 or 7 guys. I'm like, you were by yourself? Like nobody. He goes, I was on my own. I'm like, are you okay? He's like, I had to get 3 stitches, but he goes, my head hurts a little bit, but overall, my head's hurt before. I'm
We've
like,
had
"You're gonna
worse.
Be fine, yeah. But yeah, that was
I've done it with professionals. These guys were
yeah,
numbers. Yeah.
right
Anyway,
into the CVS parking lot right
Yeah.
next door.
Side
And
And
hustle.
that Biz, and I'm not faulting it for when it's 6 on. I mean, that one
I'm
guy,
going in.
oh, he's running through this. I mean, 6-on-1.
It's a tough win.
That's a
How
tough.
that the Canes felt last night. This is we're overmatched
Yeah,
here.
you-
We can't.
You better make them count when you get a chance.
So would this be because would this be the last playoff goal that you scored? This tip?
No. I scored a bunch. I scored one more.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, so one was the tip.
Shouldn't have counted.
2 was game 7 to open it up to get the
Right.
fans going.
Okay, well, but this is the finesse.
That's what
Yeah.
we're talking about
Yeah.
in Game
Oh,
7.
you guys
This
gonna
is
put it up?
heat.
Yeah. Oh, this one. Oh, no. You guys got the wrong one. Watch this, though. Look at this play. Watch. Look at my Jets. Jason Pominville, kiss my ass. Watch that.
Oh,
5-on-3. 5-on-3, boys.
No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
What?
We lost that game, too. But that was the next year. We won the cup in 2006. That was like game. It was early the next year, like within the first 5-6 games.
Look at my
What a
Jets.
pass.
Watch this. Look at Colsey. Look at me. Just out skating the competition right under the bar. Yeah,
screw you, Miller.
right there.
Pominville.
3-on-5. That doesn't happen very often.
No,
No,
sure
it does
doesn't.
not.
I mean,
And Miller is
I
mad.
would-
I didn't think we were going to have a hard time
What's
going
what
through
is
the
going on?
Commodore
This guy
goal
stinks.
catalog that we'd get lost in there. There's just too many of them to
Oh,
remember.
Oh, you're down the
They're
rabbit
all
hole.
unreal.
They're cycling through.
We can watch them all. We'll be done in about 30
Yeah,
seconds.
one more beer. Let's go.
Meanwhile, it's
The reel will be over by the time I finish this
Yeah.
6-setter shooter.
you're on a 5-on-3. Hedeken makes a nice shot block, and now Commodore. It's like fuck, Commie. We're down 5-on-3. Where are you going? Just dump it in and get a change.
No, down
Backdoor.
the ice. I should have played in Buffalo. That's one of my regrets, actually.
Not
Believe
many
it or
guys say
not,
that.
Why?
I loved playing there as
The-
a visitor.
no.
I enjoyed it there.
Yeah, well, you've got fond memories.
Yeah, but even like when we would lose and going in there in the regular season, I always had a great time in Buffalo. Chippewa Street was
Chip
great.
walk and get hopping.
They can
Stay
get
up late there.
Late,
4
5
a.m. and then
5.
the guys.
5 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
they
dangerous.
just keep them open.
Oh,
Keep
they
them.
don't care. But good people.
Little Richie, Jumbo, no good. It's hard in my career, Mike. I don't think you should play there.
Maybe you're right. Actually, yeah,
Jesus,
would
no.
have been there. Would have ended quicker than it did, anyways. Gonzo.
Now I need to.
It's
I'm
funny.
on a
it's
mission
those
to find these
guys,
goals.
the bartenders that I hung out with in Buffalo. Now one of their kids is coming to play for the Okotoks Oilers.
One of the bartender's kids from
Yes,
Buffalo
yeah.
coming up here.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Small world.
You must have put a clinic on there.
It was hard. And you know what it's like traveling out east. You can be home. Like, oh yeah, we're in Long Island. Well, we're home at midnight.
Yeah, you got 5 hours
Yeah,
at the
like,
bar.
sorry.
They don't close.
Bad news.
Yeah.
I love looking at the Commodore stuff online. So much of it is not hockey related.
No, Jesus, no.
I didn't know he spoke English. Goes off on Mike Babcock.
I pumped the brakes on that.
You
Yeah.
have a lot of your influence is deep in the hockey world, my friend.
You
And
know,
so what's the schedule this weekend?
Well, I'm already off kilter here.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Lunch starts in 33 minutes.
You'll be fine. Yeah.
So we got a luncheon. I got a scooter back to the Hyatt, so that's going to take a few minutes. And then I'm going to go over to Local on 8th. My high school friend of mine from high school runs the place, so I'm going to have a couple there.
Good fish tacos.
Really? Okay. I might indulge. Usually I just have
Yeah.
beers or
I'm not telling
Tequila.
you have to eat. I'm just
yeah, one taco. Why not? Then there's a alumni major sponsor thing.
all back
Whiskey
at-
tasting.
yeah.
And then the draft is tonight at the rooftop. And then the next 2 days are hockey at the Flames Community Center.
It's at Flames Community now. It used to be out at Winsport.
Yeah,
didn't it?
a few years ago. They've been out there. Winsport, I think, was charging an arm and a leg. So they
Wow,
moved
it's
that.
a little harder to get to as well.
little way harder to get
Yeah.
to. Yeah, this is
Not
right
as
here.
central.
Yeah, so it's basically going to be, I mean, it's
Well, if you need a
Matthew
place to
Barnaby.
pass out, you could literally walk from Flames Community to this.
Yeah, it's
place.
super
We
close.
have
Yeah, that-
key in the alarm.
that
We're
couch
good.
was comfortable when I was sitting.
Wow, you
waiting
gotta
for
have a
you guys
maybe
to-
we'll get you a pillow or
Yeah,
two.
Yeah,
Jack's
lots
passed
of
out on
beers.
the corner.
I don't even need a pillow.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that pillow.
Yeah, between Pinder
got
and
these
Jack, that
cooler of
coach gets a
beers.
workout.
Let's hammer these Sutter beers.
Shoot some
Very-
live. We'll walk in. There'll be recorded video of Commie and some
Yeah.
idiot
was live streaming in here, watching the Oiler game.
Hey guys, welcome
I
back.
didn't know he was that tech savvy.
Yeah.
Flames Nation's going through a change around here. We got a new host.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about the Flames anymore. We're going to rip on Babs.
So have you've stopped that? That's over?
I've stopped that. Yeah. I try to
What about
avoid it. It
Arneal?
comes.
Is he part of the?
Arneal is,
Because Scotty coached me in Buffalo.
he's a scumbag. Did you like him?
Oh, wait, I don't want to start with. I didn't mind him. I was a good
Well, he was
player.
an assistant coach.
I was a good
Yeah,
player.
assistant coach. I tell you what, that guy got in a. I don't want to go down. I
Don't.
made a mistake last year when he got hired. I immediately went to Twitter and I like the Jets team. I picked them to win a couple of years ago. I think they have a good team. I was a little selfish. I kind of went on a little tangent, but I did pump the brakes. Next thing I know, we got reporters from in Winnipeg being like, "Hey, we want more," because I was
Want
kinda,
some dirt on
kinda
this
right
guy?
on
Why
Babs.
they
They're
just
like-
fired him? We don't. Was this? Yeah.
right. So there, and I'm like, you know what? This is. I don't want to do this again. That was 7 long years. It all worked out, but it's not going to work out every time. I do hate the guy. I think he's an arrogant scumbag. But so then, sure enough, I
First
run
one.
my mouth, and I'm getting it all year. From game one, the Jets were unreal.
Yes,
They
I
opened
was
the
just
year
gonna
with,
say-
like, didn't they
yeah.
win like 15 in a row or
Yeah,
something?
like out of the first 20
So I'm
games, they had a
like,
couple.
oh.
Yeah.
So I just shut my mouth the entire year. I will say selfishly, I did have a couple of tweets loaded up game 7 against St. Louis.
Oh,
I
cheap
mean,
shots.
that game looked great from my perspective
Mhm.
for the entire time until the last.
The hockey
2
gods
seconds.
came out. And
They
just-
did.
What happened? What?
They tied it up. I deleted the I didn't send them. I had them all loaded up. I'm like, that's it. And I didn't even watch overtime. I'm like, they're winning this game. I'm going to bed. I literally was asleep 2 minutes
I
later.
was okay with Adam Lowry scoring. He's a good
Oh, hey, like I said, I have a soft spot for Winnipeg. Went through there all the time when I was on my way to University of North Dakota. I like their team. I think
You
Lowry's
gonna
awesome.
pull it, no, Dak?
I mean, it depends what you want. It depends. There's a lot of changes at the University of North Dakota these days. I know you guys don't keep up with that. But
I do. I'm really high on top.
Oh yeah, Rhett's
So
all
you,
over.
you want to coach?
I'd love
Yeah.
to get me the fuck out of here. I'd really.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get you out of here and send you to Grand Forks, North
Take me
Dakota.
with
How
you.
does that sound?
Go get him.
You think it's cold
I'm
here?
from Frontier, Saskatchewan. I don't
Wow.
think Grand Forks is anything to be scared of.
It's not nothing to be scared of, but it's definitely not warmer. Sorry.
No, it's not. I did that 2 years in a row. I was upgrading life in Buffalo.
Yeah, you've made some interesting choices.
So you're moving, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, where? Buffalo.
Buffalo. Oh, all right.
Huh.
Where are you living now? Are you back
Well, I
here?
kept the house. Yeah, we never sold.
I never know where you're at.
But it can
listen,
change.
People
you
ask,
know where
and-
I'm at.
Well,
You and I are just-
yeah.
Like,
Where's Rhett? I'm like, well, I think he's in Buffalo.
do you have a residence in Calgary?
No,
Okay.
I sold everything during COVID. My big plan was I had a place in
Here's some
Scottsdale, place
financial
in Calgary.
advice for everybody.
Yeah, you guys want here. Last name's Madoff. I'll give you some real good financial advice. I'm like, hey, seems like a good time to sell.
Oh,
Yeah, place right down the street here. I kind of got like what I paid for it back, and it wasn't a great layout. I'm like, unload it, unload Scottsdale. And when I unloaded Scottsdale, I mean, I literally packed a bag, my personal stuff. I probably had 3 bags, clothes, maybe a picture, and I left. I left the forks, I left the knives, I literally just walked out. It felt so good, thinking I'm gonna, hey, yeah, I'll get something on the cheap here. Jesus.
I know. I
I'm
called
still-
our buddy
I'm-
Kobasu, and he's like, "No, let's wait for the market to calm down."
Calm down.
You're an idiot.
It's exploding,
stop.
building everywhere. So for the last 4 or 5 years now, and now it's 2025, there's been 4 years minimum. I've basically been renting furnished places and basically living out of my truck.
Till they kick you out and go on to the next one.
Yeah, just move around.
Sure.
That's what I've been doing. It's not not the plan. I think about it a lot. I mean, I'm closer to 50 than I am 40.
You know what?
And I literally don't have a home.
Just AI. They'll figure it out for you.
AI.
Yeah, just
Oh.
get an AI app.
We should
and
just put
say,
a
"What
T-shirt
should I
on
call
Red
them?"
that just says, just get it. Just use AI. That's
That's
kind of
true.
AI, well, are you AI is going to make better decisions than you or I on?
That's fair.
You put us up against AI, I know who I'm betting on.
Yeah, that AI is, I don't know anything about it, but I know you can click the grok thing or whatever.
Mhm.
It is pretty intelligent, I will say that. Yeah, it's way smarter than us.
It's even in the name.
We're
What is?
AI, artificial.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, that's what it
insemination.
stands
Yeah.
for.
But would you say you have regrets then?
In life in general, yeah.
Do you really? No.
no, we don't have time.
You've
for
had
that.
No, not many.
It's been an unbelievable run.
It had, yeah, I've had a lot of fun. There's no, I mean, I made this. I definitely have a couple of regrets. Nothing major, though. Nothing major. But it is about time that, I mean,
No, it's not. Just live
yeah.
your life. Quit. You always. This is Kami. He has to decide
Right,
that
right.
he's living.
I'm just
the
going to
way
keep
he
doing
shouldn't
them. That's
be.
right.
And society has said by now you should have this and that, be doing this.
Oh, that ship sailed.
Fuck
Gone.
that.
So,
Just
yeah, you're right.
enjoy things. Live.
God, I
And
got a
then
great,
you'll die
great,
anyway.
I got a great
Like
golf
so,
trip
AI
coming up.
might keep you alive a long.
You got a
time.
golf trip coming up?
Yeah, Cypress Point. You guys heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Oh, next to Augusta.
Are you playing good? Because
Uh,
I thought over the last couple of years there's
yeah.
been some peaks and valleys.
oh yeah, lots of valleys, but it's
I heard
starting to
you were
peak
shit
again.
last year.
Shit. Chipping yips. Dog shit.
Really?
Yeah. And I used to, well, until you guys saw that goal of mine, you probably didn't think I had good hands.
No, but now
I had
yeah.
soft hands around the greens. I went to Bandon Dunes like 4 years ago with a 60-degree wedge left with the yips. And it's been a long run, but it's coming back. Now I'm
Oh.
hitting a nice cut. I got the toe of my driver loaded up with lead tape.
Oh,
Because when I start
that
going
legal?
left, it's a problem.
is that legal?
It is
Lead
in my
tape.
games.
McElroy getting shit the other day.
Yeah, that's true. My driver might not be PGA conforming. But I
You're
don't
not in the
give a shit.
PGA, so
That's right.
who cares? Can you play hockey anymore? Like you're playing this weekend? Can you get down there and score short-handed, or you
No.
you staying?
I'm staying back. I'm staying back. I'm going to get a nice sweat. I'm going to get a nice sweat doing, what's this?
That's a
Just
dab,
to tell, I
dab.
see your crack.
Oh, yeah.
You got
I
a
a towel
beat going
here,
there.
too. I know. I'm always sweating. I
He
got a
does-
big day. I'm a little bit nervous. I got to hang out with Matthew Barnaby all day.
Yeah.
Who
Scott
else is in
Gomez.
town for the event? Do you know?
Yeah, off the top of my head, who I seen. So on stage this for lunch, we got Jeremy Roenick,
Oh.
Mark Recchi, and Mike Keenan. So I met Mike Keenan for the first time last night at the Wednesday room, and it was dark in there, and he looks different, and he doesn't have any hair
does, yeah.
anymore. And I'd never met him before. And so there was a table, like 12 guys, and there were some sponsors there and everything. And Wayne McBean's here as well. And he's like, oh, hey, meet Mike. So I'm like, hey, Mike. I go, what's your name? I thought he was a sponsor. And I didn't realize for like 5 to 10 minutes because he
started
looked
to
at me weird. He
slowly-
goes, yeah, it's Mike too. And I go, yeah, nice to meet you, Mike. And then I go grab a drink and I go sit down. And then somebody said, yeah, because they were talking about Keenan. And I'm like,
Slowly
and so I
starts.
kind of look and I'm like, oh shit, that is Mike Keenan. I thought he was like
Hey,
a
what
car
a
dealer.
coincidence.
Yeah.
I'm Mike too.
Yeah.
Good to meet you,
Yeah,
Mike.
nice to meet you. I
Hey.
was about to start asking what dealerships he owned. But it was Mike
I
Keenan.
need a ride. You got
Yeah.
anything on the lot?
I had no clue. But he's on stage. We got Matthew Barnaby here. Brian McGrattan's here.
Oh,
Pierre
man.
Turgeon's here. I've seen him. Scott
Oh,
Gomez is here.
That's odd that you bring up. Well, two things. Turgeon, because we showed his clip the other day. Was it with Noodles? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was with Noodles because Noodles was on the Islanders team when Hunter absolutely steamrolled him
yeah.
after the goal.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just took him out, just plastered
I
him,
remember that.
absolutely crushed him.
Yeah. He's-
Gomez was in the running for the Chicago Steel job. I don't know.
Oh, was he?
I think
I know
was
he
putting his
was
name in
coaching
the
in
hat.
Surrey for the last 2
Yeah.
years, and he told me he had a job interview at 9 a.m. this morning. I'd love to know
What?
how that went because I know where he was at 3. I would have loved to just
Yeah, let's not have it on Zoom. Let's just
Yeah.
no
I can't get this
video,
camera to work.
no video.
Sorry, guys. I
No
guess we'll
video.
just have to just do it.
Technical difficulties. But yeah, so there's a bunch of guys, a bunch of others too.
I didn't
So
get invited
they don't invite you no more.
because I've said no enough.
I was going to say, but
Uh,
you show
I'm
up.
playing
They'd be-
hockey. It's
They'd
terrible.
be
Show
happy
up.
to have you. They'd love it if you show up.
Oh, I'd love to be there too.
Well, I'm sure you would.
Do you know Mike Keenan?
I do.
Well,
I
yeah,
used
sure
to
you-
hate Keenan. He fucking ended me, but
That was the I'd never met him, like I said, and then there's a bunch of guys. Matt Cook's here, another one,
Well,
and
nice to have him around.
you know what? That was my first time meeting him. He's
Good
a
dude.
good dude.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean,
I think.
I was dying laughing, and he is not shy to get after it.
Well, then
He
there
was
you
a good
go.
dude.
Had lots
I
to get-
liked him.
Lots in common.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll be it should be a good day. It should be a
How
good
many
day.
of the old Flame alumni are around? Lots. Like, would half the event be Flames alumni?
No,
No.
no. Off the top of my head, I would say this year. I mean, people are busy, obviously, but I want to say McGrattan.
And I don't even consider. Well, I mean, he is obviously Flames alumni. I'm talking about guys that live local almost. Like, is Reg playing or staging?
Reg is out of
Glencross?
town. Oh, Stajan might be. I think his name was on the list.
He'll
But
bring
yeah,
personality to the event.
I love
I can
Stage.
take cheap shots at
Yeah.
staging. Can't I? Well,
I don't
he's
agree with
off
that
limits.
stage. If you're watching
He's off
this,
limits.
I don't agree with that. Rhett's an asshole. No, yeah. No, not a ton of the old boys, but
Well,
the people
that's
are-
because they're really old now. Like the '89 team used to strut around town like they're this, that, and a bag of pucks. Now they're really old, and it's not as cool to be.
I think it's way cooler now to be the 04 team.
No, it's not cool either.
No, you're right.
Losers.
Lose. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now my day's killed. I might
Tough.
as well-
No, hey,
I think you'll be fine.
Oh, it'll be fine today. It's gonna
Mark
be a great
Recchi.
day.
Mark
Mhm.
Recchi, former teammate of yours from
Mhm.
the team.
Yep, Mark Recchi. Great dude.
Those old guys are all good, aren't they? Like who
Great.
that played in the '80s and '90s was a dick.
Nobody
I don't
I
know.
know.
You weren't
Nobody that I
allowed to
met.
be.
No.
They
No.
beat you up,
That's right.
literally.
They would literally beat
We don't
the
like you.
shit
We're
out
gonna
of you.
beat you up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to beat you up actually before you make the team. I'm going to do it in training camp, even though we're on the same. I don't care. You're a dick. We don't want you around.
Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, you're not going to be a dick if you want to keep your teeth.
Yeah.
Or keep your face configuration. That was a different game back then, from what
Different.
I can see. But
Well, do we got to let you go?
wow, I'm being
Well,
totally
don't bring-
honest. I probably should have got on the scooter 40 minutes ago.
I hope you can find a good scooter. There's, in
Well, I
case
parked
you haven't
one over there.
noticed, there's a fair bit of construction in the area.
I know there's lots going on. I know.
It's faster to scooter than drive for sure.
It
But
took
Pinder
me-
will tell you if you're coming from the east, there's nothing going on. It's like there's nothing happening.
this whole
So,
place is they're trying to turn this into like the Stephen Ave of
I
Marteloup.
guess so.
yeah.
It's like I don't know what's
It's
going
only taken 3 years and they haven't really gotten
on.
anywhere.
They aren't even close. It's going to take 5 more years at least.
You've been to New York, obviously.
Yeah.
And so in New York City, they can put up a skyscraper and not affect traffic at all. But
Marteloup's
sidewalks,
different.
sidewalks, get you. It'll get you.
It'll get you. Yeah. There's a lot of changes going on around here.
Well, you should have one more beer. Well, I'll finish up the.
Are we
business
still
here.
on the Pinder
Okay.
report?
Well, I haven't
Where the
started
hell
yet.
is Pinder? Where is he?
Golfing
We
or
haven't
something?
started the Pinder report.
No,
Oh my god!
Pinder report brought to you by Village
Yeah, I want
Honda.
to hear this Pinder report.
Yeah, it's
Where's he
really
playing
good
golf?
today.
Do you have any idea?
I
Oh,
really-
yes. So the other day, do you want to read through the read?
I was just going to
Let's
say, I
do that,
really
yeah,
put my
sorry.
heart into it. Village Honda, they want to buy your pre-owned vehicle. So if you're like Commodore and you're just,
I got
Selling everything.
Yeah.
that's right. Talk to them at Village Honda. If you get a deal done, payment in 24 hours,
Good. I need
Just-
cash.
like that. VillageHonda.com
Okay.
presents the
So
Pinder
the
Good
other
to know.
day, Pinder comes in and he's mad because he went to the golf simulator and he said, "Well, these things aren't real."
With the golf simulator?
Yeah, and I'm like,
Okay.
"Well, no, you're hitting into
You're
a
hitting into the screen off the turf.
It's,
What was he
well, it's not
expecting?
realistic. I shot 84 at Pebble. It's just not real." I'm like, "No, it's a golf sim."
It's a
Who
game.
pays attention to their score on a simulator? I mean,
Mr.
Yeah.
Details has to have it as he's not good at make believe. If it's not statted out and
so what's he
supported-
going to a simulator for?
Thank you. Thank you. Like, what
Who keeps
was
track of
To
their
analyze
score
his game and
on
work
a
on his.
Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's working,
working on his
he had
club
the,
face and-
the yips around the greens.
Oh, I feel his pain there.
Yeah. Big game last night. 5-0 was the final.
Yeah.
Florida beats Carolina. Bennett, 2 goals, tied with Mikko Rantanen for the playoff lead in goals with 9. Verhaeghe, 3 assists. Kachuk gets his first goal in 11. Dreger was on before you hopped on, and just talking about the depth that they've got.
Bennett used to play here, didn't he?
Yeah,
I
sure.
think so.
Oh.
Yeah. This was the first game where Florida had
Why is
a
he not here
multi-goal,
Couldn't keep
scorer since game 1. They've scored 55 goals. Oh my goodness, it's like I need one of these. 18 different players. They've had 7 different D-men scoring.
Just everybody's having
You just
a party.
don't shut that one combo down and beat this team.
Oh, so they're good.
Paul Maurice, 28-0 are the Panthers under Maurice when they have a lead at the end of the first or second period in the playoffs.
28-0.
That's tidy.
It's not bad.
That's tidy.
You're going to win a lot of games like that.
Yeah. And what does it mean when you have a lead like this? Well, in any best of 7, you
Yeah.
go 2-0 when you're the road team. They've won 80% of the series. In a conference final, road teams up 2-0 have won 20 of 21.
Oh boy, Rod's not going to like that stat.
No.
That's not good,
Rod,
Rod.
do you like that math?
Oh, boy, I hope Rod's
how do
not tuning in.
How do you
He
feel?
ain't
about
going to
that?
like that. He'll
Not
be
ideal.
agitated.
Some injuries. Sam Reinhart took a bit of a hip check. He left the game, I believe, in the first period and did not return. So there's some concern there. I guess we can look at. It's not totally, but he's not watching.
That's your
Okay.
knee.
He's not watching. So
Ow.
Aho came
okay.
over and clipped them pretty good there.
Okay.
And yeah,
Well, they seem to be just fine without him.
Yeah, they bounce back.
Yeah.
they bounced back. Seth Jarvis
I
got
wanna do
clunked
that
in
about
this one. He
25 more
also.
times.
He's the leading scorer for the Hurricanes. Left the hockey game. I think he came back for 4 shifts or something like that. And
Oh,
That's enough.
that's a hard hit.
Oh, you see that?
his buddies will be pissed off.
Yeah, his buddies from Winnipeg. They were going to drive down to.
They didn't? I thought I saw something there.
Oh,
That's on the chin.
Yeah, that's right on the. That's on the button. It's on purpose too, I think.
that's
I
on
believe-
purpose.
I believe so.
Yeah,
See,
looks
like
to be on
that.
purpose.
What's that guy's last name? That D-man?
Mikola?
Like,
Is that who it was?
Nicola.
I think so. like how is not some?
I don't understand how things operate in the NHL.
How is not somebody taking a healthy 5-0?
Yes.
Mikola's not going to beat you up.
No.
But like
not
you said,
one.
who's going to do it on that team?
I don't know.
Gostisbehere can't drop his gloves.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think their best option would be if Tim Gleason threw some gear on. Tim Gleason could do
Right.
it. Tim Gleason was tough.
Yeah.
Sneaky tough.
I saw, did Stu
But
Grimson just turn
unfortunately-
60? Is he still around in Carolina? He
Bring
was
him
scary as
back.
hell.
Get the Grim
Former
Reaper.
Kane. That's right.
Jesse Bouleris lives in town. His
Sure.
little financial advisor. Give him some skates.
Go after it.
Oh, he's not shy.
Nope.
At all.
So he's saying Brent Burns. Because here's what happened. So this
Burns has been around for a million years.
Sean Walker got injured. So
Crazy.
he's one of the D-men, obviously. Jalen Chatfield, defenseman, he didn't play. He's hurt. So then Sean Walker goes down. Poor Burnsy, 40 years old, played 27 minutes last night. Is anybody else?
Lucky he can skate.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
He's had an amazing career, longevity wise, obviously.
In
Started
trouble.
as a forward. too.
Forward.
It's amazing.
Tonight, game number 2 between the Oilers and the Stars. We know what happened in game 1. It was glorious.
Who we cheering for?
Dallas.
For sure.
I will say though, the Oilers
Are good.
I thought yeah. I think if I'm the LA Kings right now, I'm a little bit sick to my
Can
stomach.
you imagine?
'Cause
They've effed that up royal.
I talked to not the name drop or anything, but I gave him like a week or two, but I've become buddies with Drew Doughty. And so I called him after and I'm like, dude, he's like, man, we've been getting pounded by these guys. He's like, I legit think we had a better team this year.
Oh, I thought they were.
Yeah, I thought they looked great. And man, that one, you don't want to lay it on one guy, but if old Byfield just
it's two
literally
events. The don't call
all you got to do like this. You got Evan
Chip.
Bouchard. You know he ain't going to play D.
chip,
Just
chip
this.
and go.
That's it. Probably score on the empty net anyway.
Yes, you're gonna beat him to the puck.
Yeah, he's not going back. He's selling the farm. He'd do that in a tie game. Anyways, the LA Kings got to be. But I will say, the Oilers look good. Darnell's staying on. I didn't see the last game, but Darnell's been staying on his feet, which is
I
he's
saw
been-
Ken Holland the day after you took a run. I took a run at Bouchard like early in the season, series, because he was terrible.
Captain Casual.
Oh my God! Like, do you care at all? And then he goes and
gonna
scores 100 points. I'm like, oh,
I don't know. He's putting up points. Somebody's going to pay him. And don't get me wrong, he can. But if he ends up going somewhere else and there's no more McDavid and Draisaitl, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's good. He's going to put up points. But that guy has moments where it's
scary.
Whew.
You have 3.
What's he going to be looking for?
He'll
12?
be 3-point night and still be the worst defenseman on the ice.
Yeah. God, must be nice. You
Go
ever
ahead,
have a
Dean.
3-point night?
Back to you, Dean.
Back to me.
no.
Oh, back to the Pinder report.
Yeah. So that game 2 tonight between those two. We talked with Dreger Shanahan. Done in Toronto. Was hired in 2014, April. So long time.
Shanna plan?
Hired Mike Babcock in 2015.
Yeah, they did.
Drafted Matthews.
Thank God, that didn't work out. That's all I got to say.
It's a good thing you're doing that. So there it is. I'm proud of the rebuild. Came in, didn't win. Nope. 11 years, 9 playoff appearances, 2 playoff round victories. Hired and fired Lou Lamoriello, fired Kyle Dubas, hired Treliving, fired Babcock, hired Sheldon Keefe, fired Keefe, hired Berube, gave all the guys the money to some controversy. Matthews, shorter term deal, Marner money, Tavares, that whole thing. So, remember Patrick Marleau came in, and now Dreger was saying it's, he's part of the decision-making process, but you can't lay it all at his feet. But Patrick Marleau goes to Toronto when it felt like this guy's finally done, right?
Right.
Then they had to trade a first rounder to Carolina so they could take him and his cap hit.
So just sorry,
well, and then they drafted Seth Jarvis with that pick, and they did the same thing with Peter Mrazek, signed him to a deal, and then we need that money back, so they traded a first rounder to Chicago so that they would take Mrazek. That's that.
So question to either one of you. You bring in Marleau, and everyone thought he was done in this, blah, 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 whatever. And then he kept playing, it seemed like, and got his the most games ever. But that's when Matthews was there. And I don't know that they lived together, but I do think I remember Matthews saying how much he looked up to Marleau and how much Marleau taught him about playing in the league. Chicago has a kid by the name Bedard.
Yeah.
And we're all ripping on the Blackhawks organization for not giving him a supporting cast.
Okay.
We can say that the Marleau signing and you give up the draft pick and Jarvis is the guy that Carolina gets and this and that. Is that the cost of doing business to support a guy like Matthews? Like because we can shit talk the Leafs for not getting Jarvis and bringing in Marleau, but maybe it had an influence on Matthews becoming a better player. And we can shit talk Chicago because, well, they haven't done anything to support this guy. He's out there on an island and he's supposed to do it on.
I don't think you can give it to him about not drafting. I mean, it's easy to say, that, but if they have that pick, there's no guarantee they're picking.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I get when you're looking back, there's no other way to break it down.
Yeah, like who's the right? And I don't even know if it's relevant, but
that's the worst case scenario is when you bring in a veteran guy and then you've got to give up a first to get him off your roster so you can get that cap hit back. They've got Foligno in Chicago. They probably feel like he's a guy. They brought in Taylor Hall and then traded him away.
Right.
I don't know. It's I don't know what the recipe is.
Breakfast.
Anyway, so Shanahan's gone. They're talking about it right now for whatever that's worth. GM of the year candidates were announced. Bill Zito feels like, boy, all this love for the Florida Panthers. Does their GM get any love? Might be time. Kevin Cheveldayoff, Jim Neal, Bill Zito, the 3 finalists, Winnipeg, Dallas, and Florida.
Who's winning the Jack Adams this year? Don't tell me Scott or Neal.
President's Trophy.
Conversation for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Finishing second behind that Washington guy. Hopefully.
Yeah, probably Carberry. Yeah.
Could be Carberry.
I hope so. I will say I've been I know because that's voted on. The Jack Adams is voted on, I think, by like media personalities and stuff like that.
You good to vote?
Well, I got rid of one of his votes.
You talk to somebody
at the golf course. That asked him, like, don't vote for him. He goes, okay, I won't. So I know he's not getting a vote from one certain person. So I did my job.
Imagine if math comes out and by a single vote. Congrats to Spencer.
$1 million bonus out the window. Son of a.
Oh, tough luck, Scott.
Well, I know
Kiss
you
my
guys.
ass.
You guys would have been keeping a close eye on the men's World Hockey
you didn't miss it.
Championships.
Wouldn't miss it.
Did I read
Denmark outshot Canada
Dutch.
22-10 in the third. Scored 2 late goals to eliminate Canada from the World Hockey
in
Championship.
the
boys.
quarters?
They were out drinking. Garen, those bastards.
It was fun. Did you ever play in the
No, I said no.
Oh,
Once that I got asked.
and you told him pound sand?
I was going to Australia.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lanny McDonald literally called me in the vehicle. I'm with Brian Campbell and Max Affinagedov, and we're driving to Toronto to catch the flight to Australia.
Okay. Well, I guess
Yes.
it's kind of tough. to
Sorry,
say.
Lanny.
Hey, Lanny. No, I'm good.
And I was about the 18th defenseman they called that year. I know.
Where was it? Where was the tournament?
Don't know. Don't.
Probably somewhere shitty if they were calling you. That's
Well,
why they
that's
called me.
why I
It was in
said no.
Russia. Okay. Fair enough. Denmark.
Denmark.
Up and comers. They're using AI for their practice plans.
Nikolai
I mean,
Ehlers, I believe, had the tying goal.
Oh, Ehlers. Okay. Any other? That'd be the only NHL
It's about the
player,
only
no?
thing you'll recognize there, I think. So yeah, Denmark, they got in. Final day of the prelims. They won in a shoot over Germany. Host team, they were very excited.
Good.
They were
Yeah.
very happy and very excited.
I don't think anyone here
Got
cares.
to be the biggest. It's got to be
One of
the
the
biggest-
biggest wins for the Dutch.
in Dutch
Holland.
history.
Dutch, Netherlands.
The old love fest with old Crosby and
Yeah, the hug.
Fleury and-
Yeah,
That's right.
the old love. Yeah, they were probably
That's-
boozing.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but hey, that's not an excuse. You can booze.
Show up and win.
Oh, yeah.
Memorial Cup opens tonight in Rimouski. Did you ever play in the Mem Cup?
Lost.
Quebec League champion Moncton
lost.
Wildcats.
Mm.
The OHL champs are the London Knights, WHL representatives, the Medicine Hat Tigers, and of course the host Rimouski Oceanic. It's a good host team. They went 46-14-4 in the regular season, lost in 6 to Moncton in the league championship, so they were right there.
Okay.
Tonight, the Tigers and the Oceanic.
They're playing tonight?
Tonight.
It's already started?
Tonight.
Begins
Oh,
tonight.
okay.
Yep, game
Congrats to the Tigers. Shout out to Willie Desjardins. Good dude. Willie's
Oh,
a
sweet
good
Willie.
dude.
Sweet
Yeah,
Willie.
he's a good dude. They got a good team too.
Sweet Willie is from about 8 miles away from where I grew up.
Okay.
The smallest of towns you could ever find.
Okay. Okay. He's a good dude.
That's where good
You got a
people
good
come
team.
from.
Andrew Basha,
Mhm.
Asher,
Garrison Pub.
That's right. Great.
Why aren't
kid.
they a sponsor, or are they?
Not yet.
we're talking.
It's on the right.
Rich, too cheap.
Uh,
Jesus.
Tigers off
I mean,
till
it's literally right down the
It
road.
is right there.
there.
Yeah. They'll
Great
face
spot.
Moncton and then London on Tuesday.
Jack likes fish and chips from there.
I'll tell you what, Rich can cook. That's good food there.
You know whose son was drafted by the Medicine Hat Tigers?
Oh, really? That big Gronk kid of yours?
Yeah, that's exactly.
I haven't seen him. Logan, is that his name?
Luke.
Luke. I knew it was an L.
Yeah.
I've only seen him once.
saw,
It
but
was
he was
over
a-
at your house back when you lived here before, and you had me over to your house. I think I was with Z and Bondo and those
Yeah.
guys. And I came over and I could not believe. I go, who is that? And how old is he? And
He's
I
16.
what,
Yeah.
how old is he now?
16.
16. So he would have been about 12, maybe 11. And he was
He was 6 feet.
my height.
Yes.
He was huge. He was hanging out with kids his own age, 1.5 feet taller than all of them.
Yeah, stuffing him in
I'm
his
like,
backpack.
that's your kid, Brett? He's like, yeah.
I was still playing, call me.
Oh.
A lot of road trips.
Okay,
Yeah.
jeez. Jesus.
Wait, congratulations.
Thank
By
you.
the Tigers?
Tigers, yeah.
Okay. Not that it matters, but what round?
Second.
Oh, we got some
They
expectations.
drafted young Luke Warner and Brock Lesnar's kid.
I didn't know it was the Tigers, but I
So
saw
cornering
his
the
kid.
market in Gronks,
Oh,
potentially, as you
boy.
put it.
It's gonna be Rhett and Brock Lesnar
I
hanging
what a
out in
tag
medicine
team.
hat.
I can't
Oh,
wait to party
God.
with Brock and Sable.
oh boy.
Brock's
God,
got
I'll tell you what, I might have to start going
Yes,
to Tiger games.
you're a fan of
This
Willie.
sounds-
We're gonna get the band together.
I think I might be. Give him a. What do we got? Maybe next year, the year after. Might have to buy some season tickets.
we're gonna have a hell
Rent
of
a place
time.
in Medicine
We're gonna
Hat.
Sweet.
I love Medicine Hat. We'll play the Desert Bloom.
Oh, with Kenny Holland I was down watching game 2 of the Dub finals, and Kenny was there playing Desert Bloom with his boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Kenny,
Then he had
Blows
to
up my
leave.
phone. Oh yeah, gets the job. L.A.
Right from medicine to
Yeah, right.
Oh, I knew he was getting something too. He tried to lie to me for a couple of years. No, I'm done. I'm like, what are you gonna do? He's like, no, I just want to play golf. He's a member at the same place I'm at in Arizona. I'm like, well, okay. I'm like, how long is that gonna last? He said, no, I just want to come down here, chill out, play golf. I go, Ken, you play way too much golf. Within 1 month, everybody at this golf course, the staff, is going to hate you. You're going to be sick and tired of it. You're going to get worse. Then what are you going to do? And he's like, give him a couple months. He's like, hey, I think I'm going to start working again. I'm like, yeah, no
put my name
shit.
back out in the mix.
What do you think he's made? I text him now. When he gets a job, Ken will respond to me in 5 seconds when he's unemployed. Now that he's employed, I'll send him a message. You know, and I don't blow his phone up.
Yeah.
He ain't responded. It takes
very
him like
busy.
2 weeks. What do you think he's making?
Well,
I'm going to find out. I'm
it's
guessing
not free.
Oh, it'll be very good money.
first number of 5.
I would think around that.
I'll be in that neighborhood.
I mean, he just came off 5 times 5. He's got a great resume. I think it's got to be 3 times 5.
Well, you got to afford a place down there. It's so expensive.
Ken Hall.
Make a lot of money, spend a lot of money.
Kenny watches this too. I know he does. Kenny's got so much money. It's coming right out his ass.
Good to have you, Kenny. Appreciate you.
Never bought a thing for me either. That
Really?
price.
Jesus, Kenny, come
Never bought a thing. Not even a Greenspeed. That guy ended my career. Him and his boyfriend Babs. And I still hang out with him. I go on all his golf
on.
trips.
He's a
Nobody
very
else wants to
forgiving
go.
Fella.
Yeah, very.
Nobody
forgiving.
else wants to go. I go. Tell him all the time. I go, I don't know why I hang out with you.
You ruined
I have every reason to hate your guts. Hate your guts. I should hate your
damn
guts.
Because he
likable
signed you in
personality.
Detroit.
Yeah.
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 What an asshole.
Oh, I told them too right before I signed. The biggest mistake I made in my career was to go play in his derby. I played in it the last time I went again, but the year before I got bought out, I go play. Ken and I hit it off. I'm in Columbus. Things are looking good. Ripping on Babs because I already had him one time before. Kenny's sitting there giggling. He's like, yeah. I get bought out. Who calls first? 5 minutes. Ken Holland. I'm like, talk to my agent. Well, anyways, I'm like, I'll call you back. I go, Ken, 15 minutes to sign. I go, you know, I hate your coach. I'd love to play for you, and I'd love to play in Detroit, no question. But I'm like, your coach is an asshole and tried to end my career once. I'm like, I'm not coming back. I go, does he want me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, are you sure? Oh, yeah. I go, Ken, do you believe him? Yeah. Give me his number. And then Babs does the same shit. Sign the contract. Before I know it, I'm playing for Admiral Vladivostok.
what a career path.
Jesus Christ. Sign with Camden. Next thing I know, I'm in the San Francisco of Russia.
You know what's nice though?
Every time I touch
California
a plane, it's
Pino.
at least 10 hours.
Yeah, it is nice that you've laid off Babcock now. You know that you've turned that page.
I'm over it.
Yeah, it's growth. It's real good.
I think by the time I get to 50, I'd like to mature a little bit.
Yeah, don't rush.
No, you're right.
Oh, there's some other thing. I do want to mention the Calgary Surge.
By the
They're
way,
in
these
action.
People are going to be pissed.
Well, we told you to
You
leave.
know what? They'll be
it's
thrilled when
your-
you show up
Well, you
5
gotta
beers
hold-
deep. It'll be great.
Invite them here.
You
We'll
want to
just
have
keep
the
the show
Just
rolling.
keep the show rolling. You know how to run a live stream. The Surge. They host Winnipeg on
Matthew
Sunday.
Barber.
Same 2 teams are in Winnipeg tonight.
The
The
what?
Sea Bears
The Sea Bears.
and the
basketball.
Calgary Surge.
What the hell is
basketball.
that?
The Western basketball.
Oh,
We got tickets. We got
what the
tickets.
hell are they called?
The Calgary Surge against the old Sea Bombs of Winnipeg.
The Winnipeg Sea Bears.
Because
Okay.
there's a lot of polar bears in Churchill.
It's a
Good man,
VIP table
Okay.
for 4. Not just seats. We're getting you down on the floor. VIP table. There you go.
You got a table on the floor?
That's correct. Follow Flames Nation on Instagram.
Okay.
Follow the Surge on Instagram. Comment on the post and who you might bring with you. Tag them all. We'll pick a winner tomorrow. You'll have the tickets sent to your inbox, and
Go
we'll get you.
Surge.
Damn right.
Where do
Surge
they
area.
play? Oh, Winsport.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They got a basketball court there?
They do
On that big ice,
on the main arena.
Oh, they just
Stadium.
They
turned
got a
into
great
court?
fan base. They're into it.
Okay.
And
I
they
like
play
college
different. Have you
basketball.
heard this? How does it work?
It's the target score.
What?
Yeah, just It takes a second. You gotta
And Fever gonna
Jesus, I feel like I got to crack.
crack another one.
give me one.
You too.
These guys are going to be so pissed at me.
You're not that big a hit. So don't
See,
worry.
it's Pinder. We're here.
You know what, Rhett? You're always right. Here you go.
There you go.
I'll get it. Or
What are you having there, Rhett? What do you?
This is this is from Origin. team.
Okay, yeah,
This is the Long Days Hazy IPA. I'm a big fan.
you are. And what do you got there, Michael?
You know what? I'm looking at this and it looks like death. I got the Origin.
You're gonna love it.
I got a Mexican lager,
The Mexican
which actually
lager.
works out perfect because I was hanging out with a Mexican last night. His name's Scott Gomez. He's a Mexican and he's from Alaska.
Yeah. Is he right
The
from
Mexican
Anchorage?
Alaska combo.
Born and raised.
Born and raised in Anchorage.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Mexican
From
Alaska.
Guadalajara
There ain't too
to
many.
Anchorage.
Maybe there's more now, but
What were you saying?
Tickets for the Surge.
No, you were doing the.
I don't really know. You get to a certain amount of time left in the game. Like
How
say,
much time, Jack? Do you know?
what is this target?
I have no
score?
idea.
So
It
at
gets
a
like 2
certain
minutes
point
left in the
at
game.
I don't know, dude. Hang on.
Jesus.
There's
Christ.
no clock to end the game. It's a score differential, and then it'll be the
First team to get to
they
What
had like
the-
9 points or
9
something.
more points.
What do you mean 9 points? We're talking about basketball, right?
So say one team's up 9 has 90 points.
Okay.
Are you calling someone?
I am.
Oh,
Who are you
who
calling?
are you calling?
Pinder?
Pinder?
Because he could explain.
It's
this.
coming through my head.
He will be the guy that'll answer his phone on the golf course
Oh yeah, he's always staring at it. You ever play golf with Pender?
Once.
a couple
Hated it.
times.
Oh,
I just went.
he doesn't stop moving. This guy can't relax.
Oh, dude.
I've been in his cart a couple times. I'm ready to kick his ass right out.
Yeah.
He's always, if it's not that he's grabbing his clubs, he's looking for numbers. His hands are going everywhere. He's grabbing tees. He's
Making bets.
Just
He's on
wanna
his
give him-
phone. He's doing it. Just
get out.
out.
Yeah. So anyway, that's how that works.
What's the
Also,
target score.
I'll look it up.
Google it.
Yeah.
yeah.
AI will answer the question.
Why don't you? Hey, Jack, why don't you Google it?
I have it.
All
The
right.
target score is 89. So once a team gets to 80, then they have to score 9 points to win the game, and then it just ends.
How do they
No.
determine the target score?
Is that not it?
Well, it's
The target score is not always 89.
is it?
No.
Like I thought once it
Why
was,
don't they just play?
I thought once it was when you get down to a certain amount of time left on the clock,
This is great.
they add 9 points to
Sorry,
whatever.
yes. They add 9 at a certain point.
So say that
What do you
get to-
add 9?
you get
9
to the
minutes or
final.
9
So
points.
2 minutes left.
Okay.
One team is in the lead. They have 90 points. So then
Okay.
it becomes first team to 99 points.
So at the other teams at 80, they have to score 19.
They
So
need
if it's-
19 points to win.
So 90 is the number. Are we saying that?
No,
or
no,
or
just
whatever
for
the
you
score
as
is
an
with 2 minutes
example.
left.
At that time, they had
Okay,
9.
so let's say with 2 minutes left, the score is 50 to 40.
Yep.
Whoever gets to 59 wins
Correct.
the game.
No clock. Every game is a kind of a walk-off.
Okay.
I like it.
I mean, I guess I've never heard of that, and I guess I'm not going to rip on it. I've never seen
Yeah.
it. Maybe it's awesome.
That's great.
Well, maybe I should go watch a game. When's the
Yeah, you
game?
should. Sunday.
Sunday.
If you want to go, I'm sure.
What time? Are there any tickets available? What about that table?
There will be ticket. Well,
I
we've kind of
guarantee
thrown
you,
it.
whoever wins the table would love to have you sit with them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Tickets available. Good seats available for Sunday at Winsport.
Okay. Okay.
And Cavalry FC, they're riding a 3-game win streak within the Canadian Premier League play. They're playing these Canadian Championship and these other games again. Pinder will tell you all that.
I have been to one of those games.
They're great.
Are they still down at
Yep, Spruce Meadows.
Spruce Meadows?
And
Yeah.
what a match this will be. Sunday, 3:00.
Are they playing?
They have got the Winnipeg Valor.
Or Winnipeg.
Valor
Oh,
FC.
Winnipeg's well
Cheap
represented
flights.
around here. Okay.
Cavalry's third in league play.
Where's Winnipeg?
I'm not even sure. This Ottawa
Okay.
team, top of the table, way out in front.
Be the only thing in Ottawa that's top of the
That's
table.
right.
We don't
So there
need-
you go.
We don't need to go down that road.
Good luck to Tommy and Cavalry FC.
Tommy's a
out
good
to,
guy. I've heard him. I've heard him.
awesome
Yeah,
guy.
Very nice. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a fun time for. I can't speak to the basketball, but I have been to a football, soccer game,
Yep.
whatever. It's a good time.
Both are great. Both are a great time.
I'm sure both are fantastic.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be nice on Sunday, isn't
It is. We're supposed to have a humdinger
Mm.
of a weekend, man. Humdinger of a weekend.
We are going to have a great weekend.
We are, Mike.
I don't know if I'm going to make it this lunch anymore, but
I want the your feedback on the Mexican lager. Because of course we have our Barn Burner Blonde, which is doing quite well for Origin.
Mhm.
But that is one of their hot sellers as well, the Mexican.
Tastes great.
It does taste great.
Less.
I had one
Filling.
yesterday for lunch.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's a nice lunch. Yeah, it tastes great.
It's a cerveza.
It is a cerveza. Scott Gomez would love this thing.
Well, take him if you
Should take him some. Yeah.
Should, yeah.
Yeah.
Problem is, I got a scooter back to the hotel, and he's at the lunch, which I'm supposed to be at.
You better get going.
I
you'll
probably
be-
should.
But when you roll in,
Oh, the applause.
Oh,
hey,
Hey!
hey! Hopefully, Keenan's like mid speech, whatever
What's
story
your
he's
name?
telling.
yeah. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. We got the same first name. What's the name of the dealership you own? Wait, how'd you get in here?
Well, Keenan Motors up on stage.
How did he end your career?
He didn't play me.
Oh.
But then
That was
again,
a
I was
common
no.
theme.
Then I was again. When I look back, I wasn't that good, so probably shouldn't have played me. So maybe it was.
Hey, no, don't give him any goddamn
That's true.
excuses.
Yeah.
Who'd they play instead?
You should have seen.
Probably some asshole.
You should.
For sure.
It was
David Hale.
Party. Adam Party.
Adam Party.
David Hale.
David Hale.
Yes.
Where'd you come up? David Hale is a North Dakota guy.
There we go.
Yeah.
Maggie.
He was my kind of replacement after I left. First round pick of the Devils.
That's right. He was the first.
Lou. Yeah, he was a first rounder.
Yep.
Him and Adrian Foster, a local kid. The Devils
Yes.
were going off the
Could
board.
skate like the wind.
Yeah.
That was an off the board pick.
So was David Hale.
Yeah.
I think he's doing medical sales now. Something like that.
Yeah.
They
After
run a. I'm pretty sure they run a wedding venue.
Honestly, totally could.
The
I think
shoveler.
he's
The shoveler is
on.
good. is
Hale or
Yeah. Or is that Leopold?
you know what? I just got Leopold's number from a guy.
We better go.
did I play with
Yeah. Where I
did I play with
Jordan
Brian
Leopold.
Hayward? Bob Essenser? Did I play with that guy?
I did.
Yeah.
He wrote a
That's
poem
Lindy
about Lindy Ruff. I read it at the year-end party. It was
Do you
so
like
good.
Lindy Ruff?
I like Lindy.
Okay. I never met him.
Till
Last
he-
time I saw Lindy, he was giving Rhett one of these. Oh, hey.
Oh, that was
He
it.
brushed me off so bad.
Hey,
We were
Red,
in
how's it going?
Vegas, walked
Oh.
up. Hey, Lindy, what's happening?
Lindy's at a blackjack table.
That was it.
Hey, Lindy.
Hey,
Two-cup
hey,
finals, pal.
Who's this guy? Stop
Oh, hey,
bothering
Rhett,
me.
good to see you.
Great to see you.
Double down.
I'm
We'll
on a
split those
heater here,
eights.
if you don't mind.
All right, guys. I'd like to stay. I
Well-
mean,
Yeah, go.
We appreciate you.
We do.
I appreciate you guys too. Otherwise, I wouldn't have walked up these stairs here.
Hey, listen, no one's going to give you shit. You're Mike Commodore.
You're here for a charity event. It's charitable. You're giving your time.
And you know what it is?
You know what? In my time, last time I checked, is very valuable.
That's
It is very valuable.
Is there anything else more valuable in life?
No, you're right.
Huh?
Once that time runs out, I think
You're not
charity-
getting-
That's-
you're not
yeah,
getting
it's hard to
it
go
done.
to the charity event.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Hey, and I did my job. I told them, I said, you know what? I'm going on.
You're
Barn
promoting.
Burner I'm promoting. I said, Gordy, how cares? It's a great event. Let me
Mhm.
say that again. I said that. No, I didn't tell them I was going to have 4 or 5 beers.
No, that's none of their business.
No, you're right.
Just makes you better. Every time you walk into a room, business picks up. Things are better with
appreciate
Commie.
Hey, can I pump? I got a job. You guys want to hear about it?
Yeah, I do.
So I'm getting hired to open some doors. So if you guys know anybody that none of this,
Like literally, you're a doorman.
here's what I'm selling. I'm selling tasers. I'm selling body cams,
I know the
And I'm-
people.
and I'm selling all the software that comes with it.
Well,
Axon. Axon is the name of the company.
spell it.
I'll tell you what, AXON. Even I can spell that, and I don't need AI to do it. I'll tell you what. I wish I would have given this advice like 4 or 5 years ago. Even in September, I went to a conference in Orlando. I went to a security conference. I'm in the security business now. I looked, I'm like, wow, what the fuck is this Axon? I knew what it was, but I'm like, what's their shares trading at? $400 a share. I'm like, that's
It's a
too
big
much.
company.
Like, yeah, I'm not buying that. I think as of well, we could check it today, but I think it's just under $800 a share.
Ooh, yeah. Oh,
Oh yeah, we are cutting edge. Obviously, I'm not in charge of the technology.
no, you're opening doors.
I'm opening doors.
Call your boy Noodler because we just had Drake talking about how He's a hypochondriac about his security. He might be a great.
We're talking cutting edge technology.
This is what Noodle needs.
Cameras. It translates everything straight to the cloud. All the trying to get it into the new whatever they call the new arena thing.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Ooh, yeah, whatever they end up calling it.
The rink.
Well, hopefully it's called fucking Axon Arena.
There you go.
Axon's shares rise on Q1 beat, rising demand for security gear and software.
That's right.
Uh,
Hey, this is like, I'm on here having a couple beers. This shit is legit. Take a look.
I know that stock's up. I understand that part. I want the pieces of equipment. I want to start tasering people. We had our buddy.
what?
Do you remember our buddy Coots?
Yeah.
And that
just call
guy
them today.
broke into his house and stole his turkeys out of his
Okay, what are we? What?
Yes, at Christmas, Goody had a bunch of turkeys from somewhere. You give them out at Christmas, right? And then some of these bastards stole his truck with all those turkeys.
I
And then they
remember
got
that.
the garage door opener out of his truck. So they're like, fuck it, let's go back and see what else we can get.
Cooney needs a taser.
Yes.
And Cooney, hopefully he's not watching this. Cooney is the toughest dude I
Oh,
know.
exactly. Those poor pricks.
Killer.
He came running
If
down the
Coon-
stairs.
Oh.
I'm gonna get you. He
Wow.
was pumped. He's like, yes.
Well, when we say running, we meant rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, he is dangerous.
Uh-huh.
If my back was against the wall and I'm like, I can pick one friend to like, I need some help, I'm picking Jamie Coons
Cooney.
because he's got a fat head. He's mean and he knows how to fight.
So were the turkeys in the truck or in the
Yes,
house?
they
Stole
were in the
everything.
truck because it was crisp. It was
Yeah.
winter out, so they were staying frozen in the truck.
Just can't trust people anymore.
No,
You really can't. Well, I'm glad. Good. Congrats on the new gig.
Thank you.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. I actually should be at this lunch because I was supposed to talk to
Because you're opening doors. Yeah. Connections. And,
I know. Yeah.
But I mean, there's so many people watching now. They're
This
gonna
is
be,
big.
Well, late interest.
we'll put up your cell phone, your email, your
Yeah.
address. We'll put all that up on the show, and then people really
What
know how to-
address are you going to use?
your Hyatt, your
Oh, yeah. That works. Yeah.
truck, your license plate number.
That's fine.
You
Yeah.
still got that truck? You won that truck?
Yep. Curtis Glencross, thank you. Didn't rig it.
That
Maybe
you
you did.
know of.
$243 Canadian. Brand new truck. I'm driving the piss out of that thing.
Attaboy.
I'm not buying a new car until that fucking thing dies.
Nice.
That was a few years ago now, right?
I know. Yeah. I'm putting miles on too, driving
Yeah.
these dogs around, getting my show run down in Arizona. I got to make some changes. Fuck. I got to get back
Jack,
to me.
Push the.
I think you're doing great. No, we got to do. Mike's not here for this, but
Oh,
because
you
we're going to
did that.
talk about our.
Guess we're
Yeah, I
carrying on.
Okay.
Jesus.
Hey,
Are
thanks
you
for
out?
having me.
Longest
I
show.
should.
All right.
Go.
I think I could be there by 1. That's a.
No,
Yeah. Fuck it.
Are you good on a scooter?
I'm
I fell off the
unreal on
road.
a scooter.
Are you unreal on a scooter?
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. I know when the bumps are coming, I can do it both ways. That sounded
I've
fucked
heard
up,
that.
but that sounded
that's
fucked up.
people have been.
I mean, on a scooter. Oh yeah, no, it's no problem. But
Mike?
they are dangerous. Don't I wouldn't recommend people having 5, 6 of these cervezas.
unless you're a
haven't-
professional.
Unless you're a
unless,
professional.
unless you're a professional.
100%.
All right,
My
let's
first
go.
time.
I gotta go too. Hurry up.
Are you got a scooter?
I
You-
might.
you're going both
scooter- I
ways?
might
If
just.
somebody
yeah.
stole my scooter, I'm screwed. One of you guys
Oh,
give me
there's
a
a whole
well, you're
bunch
not.
around
You've been
the-
drinking. Boomer, you're giving me a ride to the lunch. I have a scooter over there, and somebody might have
Well,
taken
I
it.
have to park 6 blocks away with
Well,
Marta
it is-
Loop.
Yeah, I know.
It's all good. All right. So, Mike's you come by anytime.
Yeah, of
I
course.
appreciate it.
Anytime you're standing in the gym looking at the weights and they're intimidating you, you just come down the block.
You're at table 21. I just got.
But you're not here, so
no,
we're
I'm
just-
not.
Okay, be right there. Actually, I'm not even going to respond.
I didn't get the text.
Yeah, I left my phone in the
Yeah, I
Jim.
ran a,
apartment.
where's
bathroom.
the bird? God, I love riding those scooters. You guys like that?
I've never done it.
Well, you
Last time I was on a
it's the greatest
motorized
thing. It's one of my
thing.
favorite things in life.
Really?
Broke my
Oh,
ribs.
love it.
But that was on a hoverboard.
Same thing. I can't trust
It's
either.
got handles though. This
I
you
don't
get
care.
to do one of
How is a
some of this stuff.
hoverboard and a fucking scooter the same?
Well, they're motorized and they move.
Okay, all right.
They're dangerous.
Somebody took. my
You just
fucking
said they're
scooter.
dangerous.
Well, you got to be a professional, like you said.
Oh, and I'm not.
Oh God, I got to walk.
Go ahead,
Jesus.
Dean.
Okay, sorry, Dean.
No, don't be sorry. Fantastic.
Oh no, it's still there. I got it. There we go.
So you reserved it right now.
I don't know how to do that. They changed this app. Badly. Yeah. Anyways, keep going.
Jack, how's the show going today? How do you feel about
This is excellent.
It's going great.
it? It has been going great.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's do our bets quick. Let's
All
get
right.
that-
Yeah. Because I didn't want, with Mike, he's,
What?
I know you have your other podcast with the thing.
Oh, who gives a shit?
Oh,
Bets on what?
Bet365. You want to get in
That's
on the
fine.
action for the Stanley Cup playoffs at Bet365. They got you game props, player props, totals, the money line, even futures like series winners, conference champs, and more. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app, get in on the game, official partner of the Stanley Cup playoffs. You must be 19 or older. Take a look at this. There's some Rets, some Rets in there. You got some Rantanen anytime, and you've got the Oilers money line.
That's your bets, Rat?
Yep.
Taking the Coilers, huh?
And then
They look
They
good.
looked good.
No, I can't argue.
Draisaitl scored in game one. Maybe Rupe Hintz is due. Put that together. That's plus 650. And there you see the line.
Why don't you bet on a D-man, Red?
Well,
Eagle
not
Rantanen.
everyone plays like you.
What going out on a limb? We'll take Rantanen. Why don't
There
we-
you go.
There's going to
Plus
be a D-man
130.
scored.
Plus
Bet on that big Gronk, that 6 who turtles.
Bixel.
Hopefully he can score goals.
Well, yeah, he keeps his gloves on.
Yeah,
So that's
I
good.
know. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
There you go. Bet365. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. And you know what? Tommy comes in. We make some money. The super chat.
all right.
People that are watching on YouTube live, they can
People are
donate.
watching?
They can make a donation.
We don't do this just for fun.
Oh,
Then we take the money and we give it to the Youth Centers of Calgary because
Oh, that's
it's about the
nice.
kids. That's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
that's nice.
So we'll take a look here at some of the messages coming in.
Oh,
Lowell, $5. Oilers can eat another bag of dicks.
yes.
Go Stars.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. A bag.
Bag
A
of
bag
what?
full.
Not a
Dicks?
box, but
Bag of
I'm-
dicks?
yeah. Like probably a big bag.
Garbage bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably be my guess. Thank you, Lowell. Thanks for the $5
Yep.
and thanks for the
very nice.
Kind words.
handsome Dan.
Handsome.
$10. If Commodore and Retro got in a hockey fight in their prime, who would have won?
Oh,
Also,
he's
who
got
would have
the
bought the beers
size.
afterwards?
He's got the size on me. He's got a reach.
That's
You both
actually
have
a good
incredibly long
question.
arms.
Yeah, you have abnormally
I have
long arms.
safety long arms. They're
Your
built,
arms are long, at least as long as
they're
mine.
built for safety.
God, that's a good question.
Probably no winner. There was no loser.
Well,
or
there'd be
winner.
the winners would be the two of us.
Yeah.
I'd say it'd probably be a draw. Red could fight. There's no question about it. And then, well, when it happened, during Rhett's career, I'd say I was making league minimum. Rhett wasn't. So Rhett would have been buying the beers.
I'm fine with that as long as we're drinking them.
I was going to say, you're
Oh.
still fine with that.
Yeah.
Pre-career, post-career, you're buying it. Don't matter. Thank you, handsome Dan.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
$10 too.
$10. Making money for the kids.
Vacation rentals.
And there's Adam. He's got $5. He
Nicely
just says,
done,
Hey,
Adam.
for the
Just
kids, there we go.
that.
it's just for the kids.
Man, this is fun. This lunch can kiss my ass.
I know. I know, right?
Yeah, this is nice for the kids.
Mike, we do this every day here.
We're givers.
And it's so great. Like, and the better part is Pinder's not here.
This is
Oh,
a
so
highlight.
he'd
I
ruin
mean,
everything.
What an upgrade.
Oh,
What a day.
All the
Retro.
stats we'd have to understand.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. The percentages don't
Oh,
support
yeah.
that.
Right now, he'd be going
Very
through the tail of the tape.
opinionated Too. Oh.
Well, in your prime,
And
back
stealing
in this
your beer.
year, it's penalty minutes.
What?
And stealing your beer. He tried to steal your beer too. He likes to drink.
He
your beer.
would enjoy that. He'll be very sad to know that you came in and you guys started crushing beers mid-show.
That's
He
what
will be
happens around
devastated.
here.
I am surprised he didn't call you back or something because he'll be checking his
Oh.
phone in his golf bag.
Yeah,
It'll be
that is
every
surprising.
Oh,
second or third
There's
shot.
no
he'd be
chance he
checking.
can sit in his golf cart and just relax.
No. Can't do it.
Like zero.
Can't do it.
Zero. Like
Yeah.
I said, I thought about
Look at this
driving
guy.
right next to the river and kicking his ass right out of it because I was driving. $6.99. There we go. Commies for the kids. I am for the kids.
He is.
Yep.
Yep.
All about the kids.
Giving back,
Yep.
community,
Yep.
caring.
That's why I do these charity events.
That's right.
Mhm.
You know, I
That's why he
Like
does
the
it.
one you're not at right now.
haven't been fortunate enough to have kids for myself. So I like to give to other people's kids.
That's right.
That's all I do is
Give him a
donate my-
taser.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait to start tasing kids. I'm kidding. I'm not going to tase kids unless they really need it.
Unless they
Unless it's Rhett's kid,
Unless they need it.
that big motherfucker. I'll tase
He
him.
should.
Well, I'm not
Pain
going
in
to
the
fight him.
ass.
It may not
Can he
work.
kick your ass? That's a better
It's
question.
not good right now.
Okay, it's got to be getting close.
I think that I'm mean enough and smart enough
You're
to
mean. Is he
handle it.
mean? Does he have a little grit
It's
to him?
getting there. It's getting
Do
there.
you think the Tigers made a good choice drafting your kid?
Willie's got work to do.
I'll let him know. Is he mean?
He can be mean.
Okay. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Those are the reports I've gotten over the years. Is that Warner's kid? He just went out. This got the other kids. Oh,
Now, what's going to happen though? Warner's kid has also been 1.5 feet taller.
Oh, I know. Other guys are going to catch.
So what
I've told him
happens?
his whole life. I'm like, just because you're
Okay.
big now doesn't mean F all.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
No,
Good.
he's still big, just not twice as big.
Okay. Well, let's see how good of a parent you are, huh?
Oh, I'm
Dad?
a good parent.
Well, I know you're. I'm talking just in the hockey.
I'm
I know you're a
terrible.
great.
Is he
actually
smart? Is he
trash.
better?
My kid forgot his cup shorts for lacrosse last night. The berating that child suffered would. There's not many kids that get to experience it.
Okay.
From his old man? You dumb
What
son.
and what? Okay, push the button. Let's go.
I'm having a hell of a time.
Well, he's got to go.
I know he's gotta
You're
go.
doing it
I'm gonna
again
finish
to
this
him.
beer.
You're ruining
I got
his.
2 more minutes and I got to go. I think if I get to this
No,
lunch,
he loves this. He will
What?
keep you here all day on purpose. Just
I am
son-
very
he'll just
comfortable.
try
I'm
and-
not sweating
Look at
anymore.
it. He's not. It's because you're refreshed. You're
Fucking
hydrated.
relaxed.
Get
It's the
smashed. I get
Mexican
smashed.
cerveza.
There's a lot of beers in there, and I could put a dent in that cooler though.
Be
I
great
still
if you did.
Oh man,
You come back anytime. They're always there.
that'll be the last time I see an email.
This
from
is
Gordie Howe
this
Cares.
feels like the
Gordie
day.
Howe Cares ain't sent an email because they're going to be
This
like Mike
feels like-
Commodore doesn't
This
care.
feels like the day that Cobby got sent to the minors and we went to Joey Tomatoes and he would not stop. And it was 6 a.m. and his flight was at 7. And I'm like, okay, do you think you should go to the airport? He's, I'm like, well, I tried. Like,
That was the funnest time I ever got sent down. I will say I got sent down 1,000,000 times, up and down all the time, not just here, but everywhere until after the lockout. But then when I got sent down, it was done. But I was pissed off. And what
Rightfully
pissed me off,
so.
not the fact that I got sent down. This was 03,
03,
04.
04.
Yeah, the year we went to the finals. What pissed me off wasn't the fact that I got sent down. I knew there was good defensemen there, and I knew I was in tough. I had a good camp, but whatever. What pissed me off is they let me put my goddamn gear on, go out, and I'm like, look, I'm far from the best player on this team. Like, I need to be out there early for practice. So I put my fucking shit on. I go out there for practice. They know they're sending me down. Not a word. So I'm out there skating around with a few guys. They come get me. So I'm out on the ice. Hey, we're sending you down. And I was fucking livid. And I went off the ice. These guys, Rhett and these guys are practicing. And I messaged a friend of mine who I'll see in, if I make it to this lunch. I was supposed to go over to local at 2:30. I will be there for that. High school friend of mine now he runs the locals. Back in the day, it was Joey's. I go, what are you doing? I'm coming. He goes, I'm at Joey's Chinook. I go, I'll be there in an hour. So I went back, packed my bag. I walked out. I was livid that the fact, just that the
way they did it.
way they did it, that I had to, I wasn't pissed off being sent out. I probably knew that
It
was
should
coming.
have been.
Well,
Monty had not outplayed you, but anyway,
I love Monty.
so we all do.
Yep, 100%. I go, I drop my bag off in the hotel. My clothes are there. It's at the Hyatt where I'm full circle.
It's all coming together.
I'm still there. Went down to Joey's and I put a clinic on.
And he really did.
Yes, it was started at lunch. These guys were still practicing. And you know what? It was a great group of guys. These guys took shifts. So it'd be like Rhett would come in for a couple hours. Noodles would come in. They'd be come in. Christoph Olawa came in. They'd come in for a little bit. It'd be like, hey, okay. And they kind of shuffle in and out because they have to go about their days. I floored it the entire day. And I made my flight.
No, you did not.
Oh, no,
make
I
your
didn't make my
flight.
flight. That's right.
No, you did
No,
not.
I didn't. You're right.
I
You're
tried
right.
to get you to go, and you're like, I don't fucking care. I'm not going. I'm like, I don't know. What am I going to do? I remember. I
Yeah.
remember kicking you and like, hey, you have to leave. You're done. Like, your flight's go. I'll be fine. I'll get the next one.
God, that was a great day. Other than the fact that I was pissed off.
Yeah, and you were headed to wherever the hell the farm team was.
Well, I'll tell you exactly where it was. It was called Lowell, Massachusetts. Rhett. And let me tell you, I'm guessing that anybody who's watching this has never been to Lowell. Lowell is a dump.
You were going to be a lock monster.
Lowell Lock Monster. And I was a good fucking player there.
Of course you were.
You played there 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you did during the lockout because I gave you.
I should have been an all-star there, too.
Yeah, you should have.
It's the only time I got screwed, I would say. I should have been an all-star, but my name wasn't big enough. You got Jay Boomeister playing in San Antonio, doesn't give a shit.
Sweet Willie D's boy out of Medicine Hat.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, good player. So I didn't make the all-star team.
Same stride as you.
Yeah, do we have that goal?
Yeah, we were like similar players. Didn't make the all-star game. So anyways, last note. So I went to the all-star game.
You went and watched? It was in Lowell?
I put a Chuck Kobastu. He's still kind of mad to this day. Chuck and Eric Stahl were on the all-star team.
Yeah.
I wasn't, which I didn't give a shit. Didn't matter. But Manchester is like 30, 40 minutes from Lowell. So I'm like, oh, I got nothing to do. And Eric and I, Staller and I were going to New York City after this game. So I'm like, fuck it.
Well.
So I put on, Chuck's still mad to this. I should have put on a Kobasu. I put on a Staller jersey. I took his jersey right out of his stall, put it on, and went and got blitzed in the lower deck, Manchester. Great arena, packed, probably like 12,000 people in one.
Leading the charge.
And I'm up there a little bit, but when things are calm, when I start yelling, they can hear me. So I'm yelling at Chuck. I'm yelling at Eric Stahl. I got the Lowell Lock Monster Booster Club, who's up in like the upper deck, sending beers down. So I literally didn't leave my seat otherwise I would have pissed my pants. But went to the bathroom back. There was beers everywhere. God, that might have been my most enjoyable experience watching
a hockey game.
I had a great time.
Other people must think this guy's a huge fan. He's got a game-worn jersey on.
Yeah. Eric Stahl, the Stahl on the back. I'm like, this is great. Yelling at the players.
Supporter.
Yelling at them. They're actually looking. Anyways. Okay, I got to go to this.
Yeah, let's go. Push the button.
So after that.
See, he's doing it. I'm telling you, he's going to try and
So do you get called back to the end? Or because then it went lockout and you just made the team?
No, then I broke my face in San Jose, and he was back and forth all year that year a little bit. And then I broke my face, and he came out and played, and then I think you're around the rest of the year.
What are you talking about?
No, yeah. When you came back, you got sent down at the start of 03.
Oh, 0304. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
that was the lockout year, the All-Star game. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I got sent down. I was down for the first half of the year. I got called up, I would say probably like halfway through, whenever.
It was January. I know it was because it was around my birthday. I got a stick in the face by that stick in San Jose. What's his? Alan McCauley. Cheap bastard. Just kidding. It was a mistake. And I remember I drove to Red Deer for my buddy's wedding and was driving back. It was a snowstorm. I should not have been on the road. And I told Daryl I'm going to play the next day. And he's like, no, you're not. You're an idiot. Mike's playing. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then you fought that big. He was juiced up so bad. And he had the big tan. And what was his name?
What town?
Anaheim.
I was at he used to.
He didn't hardly play.
He was the dude that played for the Cincinnati Mighty Ducks for every game because I had played for him after he was there. He rubbed his entire body with like icy cold. One of those things.
The old icy
Garrett. He might be passed away actually. Anyways,
well, I'm not trying to.
No, I know.
Push the button.
Well, I had to do something.
And anyways, that's when he came.
Yeah, I got called up, and then the Flames they didn't want to pay me my salary, so I got called up, played a couple games. There was an All-Star break. I ended up playing.
Did you not stick around for All-Star?
They sent me back down. I ended up playing.
I thought you were in Banff with us at All-Star. I thought that was
no, I was back in Lowell playing, grinding out in the jungle.
That sucks.
I ended up playing with the travel Lowell to Calgary, which is not close. It's Boston to Calgary. I ended up playing. I'm going to screw this up a little bit, but I ended up missing both All-Star breaks. I ended up playing like 9 games in 10 nights with travel. And then back here, that Ronald Petrovicki, that asshole, who I don't know, ran me from behind and clipped me, and I blew up my shoulder, and I was out for 6 weeks.
Oh,
then I had to take care of Christoph Olowa around here.
I just want to know who the guy, and then we can go. Who this?
0304.
Who this?
Burnett,
Anaheim
maybe?
Ducks.
I can't remember.
There's the 030 Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah.
That's the 0304 Ducks. That's near the bottom of the roster.
Oh, it's going to
terms
be
of points.
PIM-based.
Definitely wasn't somebody at the top.
Garrett Burnett.
Yeah, it was Burnett. Yeah. Well, I had to leave an impression, Rhett. Anyways, and then
and then
my
you got
shoulder
better.
out.
You recuperated.
Yeah,
And then did
back
you
to-
go back down once he was
right
back?
right back to the
Did you feel bad for your buddy?
No, he didn't.
Well, I
he
I
probably
loved
missed me.
having him. Yeah, I wanted him around. I thought Daryl was an idiot. Keep this guy.
They needed me down in Lowell. Somebody has to
He
run the
was doing
power
good
play.
That's right.
He was doing good things.
PP1.
Develop it.
Moving
He
the
was
puck.
down there developing.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, I did enough
Wish he fuck-
marinating. I was borderline starting to turn into fungus.
Let's go.
What were
Okay.
you gonna say?
I-
What should we do? We were gonna.
Push the button.
Oh, okay.
I should go to this lunch.
We got,
Cable
we got one more
21
super chat. We
All
gotta
right,
go.
probably
one more
thinks I'm a
super chat.
Oh,
scumbag.
well,
Let's go.
well, then I'll play the horn then. One more super chat coming in for the U-Side of Calgary. For Patty C, big $5. I remember Comey coming off the plane in YYC after Game 7 saying, "This is amazing. Look at this crowd. I mean, we just lost."
I did say that. Yep.
Hashtag it was in.
Yeah. And Martin Sonnenberg and Brennan Evans, I think, are still pissed off at me because I wasn't driving because I was smashed
Not
when we got
allowed.
up that plane. Yeah, no, I was not driving. And they were in the car and, they had,
What are they mad about?
well, because they were in the car that we were taking back to the International Hotel, but they hadn't played much. Brennan played a couple. Sonny didn't. So they were sitting in the car waiting for me. So I went, I'll be like, look, I can't. I got to go sign. Well, a couple
Oh,
signatures.
you were down the whole row up. And
I was there for 2-3 hours. They were sitting in the
You're a
car.
man of the people.
Just
Look, he's always
saying.
giving back to the kids.
Always giving back to the kids. That'd be a good
Good.
question. Who are the Black Aces? Like Sonnenberg.
Martin
He lives
Sonnenberg.
just north here, up
Don't
near
rem-
Edmonton.
Yeah, he's right with Tasquin.
Yeah.
Brennan Evans
Yeah.
played a couple games. His own
Lynn
two
Loins.
games.
I saw Lynn Loins on the lake at Mackenzie Lake like
Lynn Loins.
10 years ago.
Lynn Loins.
Yeah.
Brent Cron.
Yeah.
Croner was here. Me.
Oh, you're
Well, I ended up playing a
Semi.
decent amount. Yeah.
And when did you come in?
Game 4, and I was
Of
came
which round?
first round. So I came
Denny
in game
Gauthier.
4.
When
Denny
Gauthier-
Gauthier,
my partner.
me,
He was
Gonzo.
first. You got it.
I came in game 4, and then Lidman. Don't
Yeah.
call him fucking Lidman. Ludman doesn't make any sense. Great guy. He was out game, and Steve Monador came in game 5. And then that lasted until my last game as a Calgary Flame was, not a great game 4 against Tampa. I'll never forget this. We lost the game 1-0
Here.
here.
That fucking Fraser.
That fucking Frazier called. I mean, this is not today's rules.
Mm-hmm.
I cross-checked, and I ended up playing with Freddie Modine in Columbus.
In the
I
back.
cross-checked on the hip. It was not dirty, nothing. Kerry Frazier called me
Yep.
and Chris Clark.
Yep.
2 minor penalties at the same fucking time. None of them were.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. If you were watching
wasn't-
it, honestly, you wouldn't even notice it. 5-on-3, 1-0. And I'm still in touch with him today. Jim Playfair, good dude. I ended up playing. That was the last shift I ever had as Calgary Flame.
Yeah, well, I effed it up for you because I had the puck on my stick, whiffed on an outlet pass right on fucking Brad fucking whatever his name is.
Richards?
Yes, stick and fucking
Oh.
shit.
I forgive you, Rat.
Thanks, buddy.
But yeah, that was my last shift as a Calgary Flame. I watched the rest of the game from the bench. I think I played like 2 minutes that night. And I
See,
came
this-
in, and I'll never forget this. And we still text. I'm friends with Jim Playfair to this day, and I don't even know if he remembers. So literally, it was a cross check to the hip that the puck was right there. I can't believe it was a penalty. Don't play anymore. That's it. Ledman comes back. I'm out, and I will never forget. I'm in the gym working out, and Jim Playfair comes and grabs me. This is after we lose. We lose 1-0. Yanks me into Rich Hesketh's office.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I mean, comes unglued on me. I played 1 fucking minute. comes unglued, and
Did you only play that much in that game?
we could look it up if,
Oh.
if it's under 5.
All
I'll tell
I'm
you
getting at is that means I played way too much. Could have used the shift off.
Jim loses it on me. It's just me and him in the office. And I've never, I respect coaches other than Babs and fucking Arneal, and I'm like, it was the only time that I like fucking lost it. I love Oleg Saprikin, but he's a Russian. He has some days where whatever.
You don't know if he's
He
playing or not.
compared me, and I literally barely played. And Jim and I went fucking at it in the strength coach's office. Not at it like fighting, but motherfucking each other. Motherfucking each other.
Yeah.
And that was my last moment as a Calgary Flame. But Jim and I are still buddies to this day. I don't even think he remembers, to be honest.
He might.
I don't know if he
I'll
does.
get him on one day. And find
Yeah.
out.
And I have nothing but nice things to say about Jim. I was pissed for probably about a decade. I'm over it now.
That's a hard one though, because like you say, it's 1-0, and the Mard.
Kerry Fraser, did he
Last
ever ref
night-
here again? I don't think he did.
Whoa, there.
It was one of the worst. Are you fucking kidding me? Especially with those rules.
Well, he was the-
Terrible.
Was it not Fraser that called the penalty on Ference with no time left in game
I think it was,
7? It was like a fucking hit, a great hit by Ference
Yeah.
on St. Louis behind the net. It's like, you're going to call a fucking penalty now on a hit? Peace.
Let's end on a better note. What can we do to?
Well,
Because it's been so great.
I've had a
Have
great
one
time.
more beer. Crack another beer.
He's doing it. See, this
And
is
then
what he does.
Boomer, now I'm starting to get, I have to be at
He's
table
got
21.
anxiety, this poor guy. Let him go. Push the button.
Yeah, you fucking know. You keep saying beers. I'll be here till
There's-
fucking. I know. I gotta go.
Is there any left in the
Push
fridge?
the button.
Can I get one? Actually,
Take
no,
one.
forget it.
Take one for the ride.
Oh, he can't.
Reggie,
do it
you
'cause
should
he's
Well, I
scuba.
can put it in my pocket then once I get there. All right, I'm out of here.
You put one in your pocket.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Well, in my bag, my workout.
Yeah.
God, I got a great workout in this morning too, and I just blew it out the door in the last 40 minutes. Okay. I'll see you guys later.
What a show.
Oh,
Jack, what'd you think?
Great show.
perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
No, thank you.
And I felt as geez, we got Rhett really wants a short show today. He told me,
Yeah.
what did he say? About 11:40. He had to be out of
yeah,
here. That's an
11:40.
hour ago.
I was literally about to get on the scooter.
But he should have known. You text
I know. Oh yeah.
you text Mike Commodore,
I'm not bitching.
and
I literally pulled up the app. I'm like, oh.
yeah.
Well,
So
we're
did you
in
get the
scooter.
app
I'm
working?
like, wanna come on?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you guys-
You look great, buddy.
Thank
Good to see you.
Great to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for helping the kids.
Yeah. All right.
That's how we do it.
Well, the good news is that the
Did you get a beer for your pocket?
actually no, but I will. I'll grab one over here.
Okay.
So, thank you.
The pocket beer.
I'm gonna have to sneak in. I mean, it's one thing showing up.
So there it is.
There's the dent. Well done.
Do you need your towel?
Ah, okay.
Did he say no?
No, he doesn't want it. Great show.
Yeah. Not bad. Not
We
bad.
got to mix more of these in. The people loved it.
Well, yeah, it's that's why you have a beer fridge. It's why you have Origin. Where's the Origin Brewery? They're great partners. Great partners. What's up for the rest of the day for you?
I don't know.
You and I are the only ones not drinking.
I know. I was tempted, but
Surprised you didn't.
didn't get in there. Bye, Rhett.
Are you still alive?
Yeah. You
You
want
want to come back on? You got to finish your beer. Here, put it in your pocket.
No, I can't. I gotta go.
All right.
Well, we appreciate you. Thanks to Origin. I like this. See, I'm getting a 6-pack of Origin after work today. That's
yeah.
why you become a sponsor. That's why you sponsor the Barn Burner. You just never know. So we need the Taser company to come on board.
Yep.
What was that? Whatever that was. We need the scooter company, Mike Commodore. telling you firsthand how much he enjoys it, how much he loves it. It's the main mode of transportation. I've got a few regrets. I've probably got a few regrets. Beautiful weekend. Enjoy it. Be safe. We'll be back on Monday. See you, buddies. Hey, buddies. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Also, if you could throw in a like and subscribe, it does help us out with what it is we are doing. And check out more at flamesnation.ca.